How do love and cryptocurrency tie together?
Well, I say this a lot. It's kind of one of my talking points, honestly, is that money gets in the way of love all of the time. Human relationships are destroyed constantly by money. And cryptocurrency is the playground that we can start to experiment with new forms of economy. And all money does is facilitate indirect exchange. Can't we find a way to rewrite the story of money so that it doesn't destroy relationships, so that it is something that builds relationships up? I firmly believe that we have the tools to do that now, and I don't know how to do it, but I know it's there, and this is we're not anywhere near it in the current stuff that we have, but we'll get there, and this is the playground that we will make that happen.
How do love and cryptocurrency tie together?
Well, here's the reality. Love is infinite. Okay, most people don't know that. They think love is scarce because of the belief systems, the little tiny frameworks we have in our brain that help us get through life. We think life is scarce, love is scarce. And we're just like, okay, I love this person. There's one true love. There's these ideas. And we have these ideas. And it's just like, one true love, let me hold tight. I've got one true love. I gotta hold them, gotta control them, gotta check their phone, gotta check their email, hack their accounts. Where are they at any given moment? But that ain't reality. The reality is love is infinite. And when you tune into that reality, you begin to see that love is everywhere. I fall in love. I can walk outside and just be like, just falling in love, right? Just falling in love with life, with mountains, a blue sky, the stars, another human, a brain, a piece of art. It is everywhere and it is infinite. Cryptocurrency is similar in the sense that infinite is created out of nothing, that value is created out of an idea, and people believing in that idea and getting behind that idea and bringing their love and passion and fire. That's infinite. Love is infinite. Crypto is infinite. The world we are stepping into is infinite. It is filled with infinite possibilities beyond what you and I can imagine. That is how love and cryptocurrency come together. How can cryptocurrency help people overcome fear?
That's a funny question, man. Honestly, you have to be somewhat fearless to get in this game, okay? If you are not afraid, if you are really in the scarcity mindset and you're holding all your coconuts and not willing to share them, then you are not able to handle crypto. Okay, crypto will chew you up and spit you out. It will give you $1 million and then take away 700K. You're gonna have to exercise that fear. Every day you look at the charts and you don't know what's gonna happen. It's definitely a wild ride. And so, I don't know that it has, I think it has the potential to really educate people and help them. But man, conquering fear is something that's probably outside of the crypto sphere. There's a lot more go travel, do experiences that you are not ready for. Go ahead, just say yes to life in general. That will help you out way more than, watching the charts on Bitcoin. That's not anything compared to just saying yes when your monkey mind is saying no,
So cryptocurrency can help you with fear because, first of all, I look at this, crypto to me is if you are not projectile vomiting at least twice a month, you are not in cryptocurrency. So that is you just gotta get on the ride and just be like, projectile vomit, because that's what it's about, man. You gotta, right? And and what this does is it kind of creates this environment where you turn fear, which is just an idea, to be afraid of fear, and you turn it into well, wait a minute. What if fear is actually the equivalent of excitement? What if fear means I'm on the edge of something new, some possibility? What if fear actually is a signal for you to step forward with passion, enthusiasm, excitement for something that is possible, that may be beyond anything you can conceive of? That is how cryptocurrency can help you with fear, because trust me on this, we cannot conceive what we can't conceive of yet when it comes to crypto. You can't even conceive what you can't conceive of. You don't know what you don't know. So go into that fear with excitement and enthusiasm, because it may blow your mind.
I'm trying to get involved in cryptocurrency. Where do I begin?
Oh, man. You know, it's funny. I get asked that all the time, and I almost forget what to say because I just type in $new crypto and my text expander spits out this. You know, the big thing is find a mentor, find someone who has it. Cryptocurrency is not that new anymore. You can find another human being who can educate you. A wise man just told me about 3 minutes ago that there's 3 ways to learn. That you can either learn from your own mistakes, which is the dumbest way to learn, right? And then you can learn from other people's mistakes, which isn't bad. And then you can learn conceptually. Learning conceptually, that's an art. You got to work on that. But learning from other people's mistakes, take that anytime you can. And in cryptocurrency, it's even more. Get a hardware wallet. It's like $60. Just do it, okay? Just having a hardware wallet in your hand makes you feel like you have your money. There's a psychological effect there, and it really helps you like understand. There's like $10,000 on this thumb drive, but it's not a thumb drive. It's a special thumb drive helping you to save your crypto. So many people have lost so much money in other things. I've never heard of anyone losing money because of their hardware wallet. Never, which is surprising, okay? I deal with people who lose money all the time. In crypto, this is another thing. It's so easy to make money, but it's even easier to lose it, okay? Just take security really seriously, right? But don't let it get in the way of just buying in. Other thing I always say is ABC. Always buy crypto. Buy a little bit every week, slowly but surely. If it goes up a lot, buy a little less, right? But always buy. And if it goes down a bunch, buy more. You want to buy low, sell high. It's so easy to say, so impossible to do. So don't like beat yourself up over it when you buy in and then it goes down and you sell because you're scared. Everyone has to learn these things. It's a really tough game. No one knows the future, but the future is definitely in crypto. It's not in Federal Reserve notes. So enjoy the ride.
I mean, I get asked these questions all the time, like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I buy? The key thing is to get started. You have to get started. Just get started. Just get started, because the most amazing thing happens in our brain. If you get started on anything, your reticular activating system, your RAS, activates. And suddenly, you see crypto everywhere. You're listening to conversations. You're like, oh my God, I know about this, I know about that. And you care because you have your value invested in the game. So the most important thing, hands down, is to get in. Do something. Buy a currency that you believe in. You think something is important? Get some of that. Figure out how to get it. Talk to people. As a good friend of mine said, get mentors. Get people to help you. Learn, teach, grow, study, and buy some shit. And when you buy some shit, you're going to feel very differently about how you engage in the entire space. And that is really what gets people going. That is all I would say for you. Get some mentors, get people to hold your hand for that first thing, then do it. And just do it and do it and do it. And the key to success in this space is just make little tiny investments over time. And just keep doing it and stay in the game. And you will be on for one of the most incredible rides of your life. Just get started.
That was good. All right. Okay, so why is AI important?
AI is important because there's all kinds of stuff you're doing every day, these little routines, mental routines, that you don't know you're doing. They look like anxiety. Our culture, culturally, globally, we are some of the most anxious people in the world because we believe in some really crazy stuff. And so we get anxious about stuff that we make up in our head that we think is living out there. AI gives us one thing. It gives us a chance to offload stuff that we do, these ridiculous routines of stress. We can offload those to an artificial intelligence. Something else can hold phone numbers and bank account numbers and passwords and things and stuff that was occupying space. The key piece for the first step, right, for the first step of AI is to offload mundane tasks. I'm in Los Angeles right now. We spent today just moving from point A to point B. There had to be 2 hours of traffic. That is 2 hours of life force, of brain power, of computing identity, self, frustration, people cutting off, loneliness, hopelessness. All of this stuff happens when you're sitting in a little container, moving at speeds we're not designed to move in speeds with, behind the anonymity of a little box, fighting with other little boxes to try to get an extra 3 feet or 2 feet. This isn't humanity. So give that to something else that is not worried about that, that it loves that job. That would be the job of a driverless car, you know? That's happening. It's coming. Great. I'm so happy. We can sit and drift, daydream, listen to music, get lost in your thoughts, forget about everything. And that traffic problem suddenly isn't a problem. There's going to be tens of thousands of minor innovations like that are going to be coming in the next little while. That is why AI is so important, because the first iteration will change your life. It's going to change the way you maneuver in the world and free up creativity and possibility and potential and human resource. This is one of the reasons I'm so fired up about AI.
Griff, you want to help me?
Sure.
Some fresh questions, maybe?
Yeah.
But I actually want to ask you the same love one. Because
Yeah, sure.
He's like a love guru.
He's the love man.
So how do